but the smell of mouth-watering bacon is still coming into the office, and the ghost continues to cook. For tonight's Friday Night Ghost Frights, I'm going to read a tale from my book, Ghosts of Maryland, about the cooking ghost of Hayden House. Some ghosts apparently still have an appetite for food, although they no longer have a body with which to consume it. How does a ghost grabbing a midnight snack digest his food? At this point, we don't know. But we do know that the ghost at the Hayden House in Ellicott City is quite a chef. Edwin Parsons Hayden, best known as first clerk of Howard County Court, he served from 1847 until his untimely death at the age of 39 in 1850. He studied law at Yale and began his practice at what was then known as Ellicott Mills in 1836. 4 years later, he built a granite home at Oak Lawn near the courthouse. In 1847, he won a seat in the Maryland legislature after running on the Whig Party ticket, but only served a few months prior to his appointment by the governor as clerk. Hayden took ill in May 1850 and lost a battle with congestion of the lungs on the 10th of that month. He left his wife Elizabeth and 6 children alone at Oak Lawn. In the 1870s, family sold the house to Henry A. Wooten, Esquire, after which the house passed in and out of hands of a number of private owners. The building has been home to both the Howard County Board of Education and the District Court, and is now occupied by the Howard County Circuit Court Law Library. A difficult house to find, almost a ghost of its own, of a sort. The structure has become almost entirely engulfed by the Circuit Court, with only the front facade still visible from the outside. It's very easy for one to walk past it and not even realize the old Hayden House at Oak Lawn is right there. Reports of ghostly activity at the old home were at their highest in the 1970s, when the house served as a district court and the regional division of parole and probation office. Clerks would be deep into their work when the lights would suddenly flick on and off, startling them. At times, the sound of footsteps would creep by them with no visible owner to the treading. In what may actually be considered a helpful gesture, the office coffee pot would begin heating for no apparent reason, even if it was actually unplugged. The mysterious haunting of the coffee pot, however, was only a precursor to the other strange activities. The unusual aroma wafted down the hallways of the offices, out of place and out of time. It didn't matter the time of day that the scent would begin its trek throughout the building. An administrative assistant in the morning, or a clerk working overtime at night, would begin smelling bacon and eggs, arousing their stomachs. Sometimes soup was the special of the day, and their stomachs would rumble for lunch. The only problem with all of this was that the old home was bereft of kitchen appliances. There was absolutely no way anybody could be cooking at any time of the day. After a while, those working within the old Hayden house began referring to the unusual smells of food as the cooking ghost. A judge's administrative assistant explained one incident. Over in the Willow Grove jail, just a stone's throw from the circuit court building, the aroma of salty smoked bacon being fried to a crisp floats into the second floor offices of the old gray granite structure. I envision a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich this time of day, but the jailhouse cook says that she isn't cooking bacon or anything else, just cleaning up the kitchen. But the smell of mouth-watering bacon is still coming into the office, and the ghost continues to cook. The culinary arts may not be this ghost's only hobby, or there may even be other ghosts within the home. People opening the building in the morning have reported seeing a figure through one of the panes of glass in the front door. A search of the house after opening always reveals nothing. Those working at night would become nervous at what the darkness may bring. All too often they spotted a chair rocking by itself in someone's office. One district court commissioner often worked alone late and usually felt the presence of someone else around. One night around 4 a.m., he was in the process of transferring money from the house to one of the other buildings, and was at the safe when he heard an odd noise resonate from behind him. Fearing an intruder, he stepped out into the hall and looked about. All was still for a moment, and then suddenly, the storage room door slowly opened. He crept up to the door, discovered no one else was there, and bolted from the building. During another late night, this same court commissioner was traversing the stairs up to the second floor when he paused on the landing. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw a white cloud of smoke billowing over the staircase. It was like a dense ball of mist, yet opaque, as he could still see some of the wall behind the apparition. When he turned to confront it, the white essence quickly disappeared. A more recent account from 1997 tells us there may be more to the manifestation of the mystical white mist. A former security guard related that he spotted the ghostly form of a woman near one of the upper floor front windows. In his account, he stated that the woman appeared to be busy cooking. It's still unknown who this woman may be. Thank you for watching Friday Night Ghost Frights. Please let us know what you think of our show in the comments below. And if you have not yet, please subscribe. I'm Mike Ricksecker. Until next Friday night.